Welcome back to Life the Germ. I'm your host Jeremy. Take two, cause there's some weird noise in my room. I had to investigate, make sure there were no ghosts or anything. But um, yeah, today was actually my it's my birthday today. Big 25. I'm getting up there. But no, I'm had a pretty good day today. Went on a hike with one of my like closest friends out here, and then went into the city and just brought like my journal and just like kind of journaled in the restaurant about like I don't know, just like my life and like I think when your birthday is such a good day to like yeah, I mean celebrate like you, but also just like reflect on where you've been, where you are, where you're going. I kind of treat it like a New Year's resolution or like like end of year kind of thing where it's like, all right, where am I at? And like, what am I? How do I feel? But yeah, dude. I feel like the last month has just been like, I don't know, dude. March up until now has just been like awful. Like probably no, it's probably been like the last month. It's probably like the worst month of my life. I'm gonna be real, not to like be overly dramatic or something, but just like so many things like compounded into like this perfect storm, and like, oh man, I mean, it was just brutal. Quite honestly, just very very brutal. Um, I'm kind of like I feel like life is like shout out Mac Miller, like I feel like it goes in circles in terms of like the good and the bad, and I just think that right now, I know it'll eventually get better, but it's like it's just been like this roller coaster of like going down, 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 and it's just like keeps going, keeps going, keeps going. I feel like finally this weekend it's been like at least like level, and it's like stopped, but I'm still like so far down, but I'm not like continuing to drop, so it's like okay, that's good. We're like stop the dropping has stopped, but like I don't know. I just like haven't really taken great care of myself this past month either, and like I think that's a big reason why. Like, so I'm like really gonna focus on um like getting like a good meal prep in with like actually good food, like good like vegetables and stuff, and then like sleeping better, and then just like I don't know, just like really trying to like connect with myself more because I'm just like I've been like so out of it, and I think the biggest thing is sleep. Like I looked up like um sleep and like in terms of like and then like connected to mental health, and like dude, like if you don't get good sleep, like the odds for like anxiety, depression, like any of that, just like stress in general is like way higher. It's like not even close. So I don't and I as far as I know, I don't think people fully understand why that is. I feel like it's just you must like process some sort of emotions like during sleep, and then sleep also must like um it must have a way of like seeing things practically instead of through this like stress lens. I don't know, it's very very odd. Sleep is a very I feel like it's like a black box to a lot of it, like scientists don't fully understand it either, like, but yeah, so really I think sleep is the number one. It's like 8 right now. After this, um, I'll probably just like, I got like some stuff on my bed, but I'll probably just like move that aside and then like maybe read. And I stayed up like super late last night, which was not a good idea. Like, went out and like celebrated a little bit with some friends for my birthday, but just like shouldn't have like, I don't know, like probably shouldn't have gone as crazy as I did. But yeah, I think the uh the the wisdom for this week um was actually something me and my friend were talking about on the hike, and um I think it's it's cool because I think I used to frame my life like this a lot more, and then like I don't know, I got to the point where I think like little me like didn't really know how far to go with it and just kind of stopped. But like in terms of like what you want to do with your life, who you want to be, I feel like, and yeah, like sometimes little you is wrong, right? Like for a while I thought I wanted to be an author, and now I'm like, I don't like writing can be fun, but I'm like, nah, like I wouldn't just want to do that. But like I think it's really important to frame your life as your like younger self did. And because I think while you don't you know, well you're obviously exposed to a lot more when once you become an adult and you like learn about a lot more about the world. I do think like when you were a kid, there's no like I don't know. I feel like it's harder to like bias an experience going in, right? Like the things you liked as a kid, it was just like kids just aren't like they're not gonna fake it, right? They're not gonna fake something. So it's like if you like a certain hobby, like as a kid, like you liked it because you just liked it, right? And like you were pulled to it, and like you know, like I think of like I don't like ripsticking for example. Like when I was a kid, I used to ride my ripstick around in the driveway all the time, and like I did that so much because I enjoyed ripsticking, right? I shot hoops in the in the yard and like and played basketball because I just like I enjoyed like just messing around and like throwing shots up, seeing them swoosh sometimes. Like it's just like fun. There's something like satisfying about that, right? And I don't know, once you get older, it's like I feel like for me, it's like there's stuff I do that I don't exactly love, but I still do it because like I don't know, I get to like see people or do something and like I mean, you do it for different reasons, right? But I think especially when you get time for yourself. For me lately, I've just been like feeling like super just like not really connected to myself. So I think like and like when I ask myself like when I get free time, which is like never, which like this is the byproduct of no free time. Like I need to like give myself more time to just like exist and not feeling like I have to have all these obligations and stuff to go to. But I do think when I get that time, it's like right now I just want to like go to sleep because I'm just like exhausted. But like I think when I actually have energy, it's like focusing on like for me like okay, what would like little me want to do, right? Like little me would be like, "Oh, you're in Denver? Like let's like check the city out. Let's like oh the you can see the mountains. Let's like get up there and do something, you know? Let's I mean, like, oh, you like work in a lab full time? Like that's sick, you know? Like it would just be like I don't know. And I think like me now, I know too much and I take so much of this for granted because you just live in this environment, right? But like little me from Wisconsin, you know, he didn't know Jack. He would have saw mountains and been like, dude, what? And you live there? Like you got to get up there, you know? And I've been like terrible the past few months about really doing any of that. But even like this, dude, like I little me never wanted like he never really knew. I don't think he knew what a podcast was. But like if I could like tell him what this was, he would be like so nervous to approach me. He'd be like, "You're the coolest dude ever," you know. Like he would like love that, you know. And same with like I think about like skateboarding, dude. Like I used to when I was a little kid, I used to like think about like, dude, like skaters are like so sick. Like they can just like do tricks with a board and like it seems like they're like so comfortable with it to the point where they it's like an extension of them, you know? And like I'm not like a great skater, but I think like little me if he saw like any of the tricks I could do, like hop up a curve, he'd probably be like, "Dude, what? Like how do you do that? Like I want to do that," you know? And I'm just like all these different things that like really like make me who I am. Like I think it just kind of like I don't know. Like I've just kind of a little bit like let them go by the wayside and like kind of just let like life and like work like bleed into like everything and it's just like overrun my entire life and it's just like it's just not it's not good. I think like, I don't know, like there's some quotes that I've been hearing where it's like, say you make it to where you want to be in like your career, your life, but in the process you lose yourself. And like, I think the question is like, is the goal worth it that much to lose yourself in the process? And like, that's scary. And I think like, no, like as much as I am goal oriented, no goal is worth that. Like, because you're not even you if you get there, you're just some like, I don't even know, you're just like this, you have these skills and you're just this dummy essentially walking around without a soul a little bit, where it's just like you don't really have a soul anymore. Like you made it, but at what cost? Like your entire identity is just deleted. And like, not to like not to like hate on people that like work is their life, right? Because I know plenty of those people, and it's like, but that's like, that is their identity, right? And like that is like, to them that's like everything, right? So it's like, I like, that's great. I mean, that would set you up for even more success because you're comfortable just letting that be your identity. That's who you are, right? But for me, I think I'm coming into this like realization that like my job and like what I do, it is a huge part of me, but it's not all of me, right? And I think little me didn't even see that coming. Like, I mean, obviously he didn't know that that would be an issue, but I think it's like, again, like framing this like, what would little me think? Like, little me would be like, hey dude, like I know this was our dream, but like, you gotta take care of yourself, bro. Like, you really gotta take care. It's like, you gotta still have fun, right? Like, and it's just like, I think that like, I gotta let that dude speak more. And I think a lot of adults gotta let that dude speak more. Like, cause a lot of times like, you're, I don't know, like kids are right a lot of times. It's weird. Like, not like, usually not intellectual stuff, but like in terms of just like simple, like breaking a problem down to like its finest little pieces, like they're just like excellent observers. And it's just like, about like stuff like this, kids are right. It is like, there is a thing where it's like, yeah, sometimes you got to kill yourself a little bit to get where you want to get to, but it's like, to the point of like not even knowing who you are. Like, that's not, no, that's like a whole nother level of like, any kid would be like, what are you doing? Like, that's not, what are you sacrificing? Like, it's not worth it. So yeah, I would just say that, like, really focusing on, I mean, if little you has dreams that like you still want to achieve and you haven't, like, I would really sit back and be like, okay, is it feasible? And if it is, like, do it. Or if it's like, I don't know, like part of it is unrealistic, but like you could reframe it to like make it an adult goal that you can actually accomplish. Like, I would say go for that, man. Like, that's, I like, because there's something so special about that. Like, little you knowing nothing proposed this, and now like, I mean, you're old enough to actually see it like come to life. Like, that's, I don't know. There's something like so cool about that. So, but yeah, I think like, I don't know, like, even if you have like a family, like I hear a lot like people get into families and get married and they like drop their hobbies. They drop the stuff that like brought them joy. And I get like kids and a wife can like, like bring people joy, right? And those, that replaces, the hobbies, but I don't think it has to replace it, right? Like, obviously I would hope that joy from the hobby like would, like, the level of joy from the person's life before or after is like equal, right? um but it is still like, it's a different kind of joy, right? Like, it's something that only like, you're doing it for you, you're not doing it for someone else or anything. Like, there's something so special about just like every once in a while just doing something for yourself, you know. And I think I've like, oh man, I've heavily discounted that probably my entire life, to be honest. And you really start to see the power of it when it's like you do those things and then like you feel better, and then like what do you know, you can actually like be more of help to like your friends, your family, the people that you love, right? It's like, and that's, I mean, that's just, that's good, right? So some people see that as selfish, but to me it's like, in a way, like it's selfless, you know, like to a certain point, because like you know that that will eventually lead you to become like a better person, and therefore like a better partner, a better friend, a better like sibling, you know, it's like whatever, like, so I don't know, just think about it. Little you, what would they want? What would they say about your life? Would they be pretty sad? Would they not even want to look at it because they're like, "What are you doing, dude?" Or would they be like excited, you know, and um, pretty like excited about what you're doing, you know? But yeah, uh, thanks for tuning in to Life of the Germ. I know this wasn't like the most energetic episode, but hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.